2, bigger and better, we back again. Call and text your loved ones, email and fax your friends. Let them know once again the game is over. More than a podcast, baby, we the culture. This urban art, not just canvases and studios. We the city, ATX been in movie mode. It's just time to put the shine on high. Broadcast it to the world on Rough TV Live. Hashtag F your podcast. Hashtag F your podcast for real.
Chill. I'm Cardigan Black, the voice of the city, your podcast's favorite podcaster, and we back at it again. Thank y'all for tuning in to hashtag F your podcast. Y'all already know who I got with me, my motherfucking number one soldier, my general, my G. Not you, but my man Heavy, MC Heavyweighter. But we gonna get to my man Shark special guest.
Make all my shit fall.
I know, like that.
Everybody.
That was the boom.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
It was the big boom.
Wrestling books by Amber just overflows.
That's
so
right.
It just falls on my table, but let's get into it. One of my favorite people is his.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
I like today.
Yes. Today is a very special day. It's a special day for multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? Also, obviously, business and professional, but also friendship and all of that. So today we got our special guest. He is a TV host. He is a hip-hop artist. He is a producer. He's a promoter. It's easier to say what he's not. My man 91. What's going on, Ken?
There you go.
Yeah.
You made the applause there for 91.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, you're right. I got to start. Hey, I got to start using it. You're right.
Y'all ain't hear that y'all made not, but.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I got to get a louder one. I'll get a one. Yo. My G,
bro, thank you, man. Thank you for having me. This is amazing.
I appreciate it.
You setting that bar in Austin, man.
Well, you know how we get it. We've been talking about this.
Let's not act like you're not a mover and shaking yourself. We done seen you in Austin and in Houston.
Big facts.
Me personally, I'm definitely proud of everything you're doing with everything with lyrical layers. You know, the interview you did with the baby, which $1 billion Baby Entertainment.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about that.
We're gonna definitely get into all that. Yeah. But just start out with the basics. Like, where's you from? What's your motivation? Like, how did you get into the person that you are today, the personality that you are today?
Man, so the basics, where I'm from, I was born in Temple, Texas.
Oh, okay.
So I'm from Central Texas.
Okay, still Texas. That's what's up.
So I was in Temple. I'll be back and forth out here all the time.
Yeah.
My mom actually tried to get me to go to school in Austin when I was like maybe it's like elementary, middle school.
Oh,
okay. It was like middle school.
Oh, it was
like
way
sixth
back.
grade.
Yeah, it's back again. Okay.
I came out, I visited school, and I was not feeling it, man. Nah, not at all. Especially like coming from Temple, like such a small town, East side of Temple. Yeah,
okay, right.
And I'm from here. I can relate.
It was no culture like where I was at.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was a vibe that just wasn't for me. So I stayed in Temple and everything, but then when I was 12, my mom asked if I wanted to move to Houston. My aunt was starting a home health care.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how you got in Houston. Okay.
So when she said that, I was just like, oh, hell yeah. To me, back then, that's like the only thing I listened to was Houston music.
Okay.
This is back, really before the internet boom. So we was just hearing the underground tapes and everything.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to move to Houston like for the music. So yeah, I remember the first night I got out there, like it was a Sunday night, and they would like play like Chopper Screw music on Sunday nights.
Hell yeah.
I was in love the first night I was there. So.
See, I'm an import, I'm an NY kid, but I totally understand where you're coming from, because once the music from Texas touched down where I'm from, it was all Houston. That's what it was. I didn't really hear anything else from Texas but Houston, to be real. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. So
influence was crazy.
That's what's up. And I figured that was kind of your influence, but you started out doing music. Like, we're gonna get to what you're doing right now, but you started out doing music, right?
Yeah.
So how did that, like, what made you want to be that lyricist? Because you lyrical, so.
Man, I don't know, really, like, because I remember, like, as a kid, I was always just a fan of music. I was always rapping along to every song in the car, knew all the words, and I noticed that. I was like, how come nobody else don't know all the words?
You was really
one of them people, like, to this day.
Yeah, so I remember the first time I ever recorded. We were young, elementary school. I was with my cousins and everything, and on a little tape, had to hit record and play at the same time.
You ain't that old. Stop.
You are
not that old. Stop.
I was saying, you know what I'm talking about.
But I know.
So we were young.
Yeah.
Like maybe 9 years old.
Alright, that make a little more sense.
Like
Damn, you've been doing it for a minute.
It's back in 99. So I remember we did it, and I ain't really freestyle, but I talked in the background. I remember we was playing it back. Somebody's like, "Who is that?" Because I was young.
Oh, we was
high-pitched sauce. Nah.
Oh, I used to talking shit in the background.
This is I just had this high-pitched, kind of squeaky voice.
Oh, okay.
And I remember my cousins kind of was like, "Who is that?" Someone was like, "That's E," and I was laughing and everything. I was like, I was like, damn. So I was like, I felt like I didn't have the voice for rap, and I felt like I didn't have.
Right.
I didn't know the culture back then.
Right.
You know, I was still wet behind the ears. Game,
but you was trying though. So
So from there, it just I was always inspired. I remember like my first concert was seeing Lil Bow Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow,
bro,
man. Back then,
and
that was
when
it.
I saw that, I was just like,
that was huge.
I wanted to do that.
Oh,
I remember he was only like 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
It got to the point where like in high school, I was just doing like poetry.
Okay.
I like poetry.
And that's how you so lyrical.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't necessarily have a story for rap, or so I thought. I just didn't know how to tell my story. But I was like, I got emotions, and I can talk about them, and the girls like this. So I write poems like all the time and everything.
Okay, you suave ass.
So
when
then I went to TSU.
Okay. I was gonna ask you. Go ahead. Okay.
So out there, I went through a lot. Lost a lot of people close to me, like at a very young age, and like music was my outlet.
Right.
Yeah, but that's also where I got into promoting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stepped into promoting, and like I was just around music a lot. I was around shows and everything like that, and then it just kind of became an outlet. Found some free software online. I had a Guitar Hero mic. Plugged it into my laptop. And
you got to start somewhere.
That's my boy Dre. We just started rapping, just for fun, just kind of like an outlet and everything.
That's what's up.
So. But then, even then, like always, just in the back of my mind, I was just like, man, I feel like I could do this, you know. Even though the confidence wasn't there, like I felt like, I could do this, you know. It ain't that hard. So over the years, I just kept getting good, like with my words and everything. Just trying to get better, studying, you know, just silently studying. And then in 2014, I decided to like.
That was it. Serious. That was the time. 2014. Okay.
And, like, when I decided to take it serious, things started moving fast. So I was like, all right, no more recording at home. Get into a studio. Right. You know, get into a studio, actually start making something, made a project, and then I ended up finding out about this competition called Next Lyrical Genius. Okay. So I got in that and like.
Where's that at? Was that out here?
It was out here.
Okay.
It was out here at what's the name of that theater? I'm there all the time. On the east side.
Paramount? No. On the east side?
On the east side. It's like a museum.
Which one?
Victory Bar and Grill?
It's a theater.
Yeah, you know, so I did one of my South by Southwest shows there.
Oh shit!
Man, I'm thinking about it because I think I was there.
You know, we
still
all
around?
been there.
Is it still around?
Yeah, it's like a cultural arts center and everything.
Oh, look at this guy over here. Okay, shit. I'm
gonna look the name up because I feel bad now that I can't.
We're gonna find out what it is before the end of this.
It's a dope spot.
But that's where you really caught the bug officially. Was that your first time like on stage? Like, was you like actually performing in front of an audience?
So yeah, it was crazy, bro. Because like I remember the way I got into the competition. My girl at the time sent me a link for it, and the link was like to buy tickets, and I was like, well, I don't want to buy tickets. I want to. Yeah, part of it. Oh, so I just did some research and everything. Found an email, sent it to them. Like, no, I want to be a part of this. And they was like, well, look, everybody else that had like 3 months to prepare. Right, you're gonna have like 2.5 weeks. Right, I was like, I don't care. I'm just trying to get myself out there in Austin, going on the scene. So it was like a 5-round competition. Like it was crazy. Like the first round was like 16 bars over success. The second round was like something about like justice in America. The third round was a acapella, and my topic was a good ass sandwich. And I rapped.
That was definitely gonna be my top topic.
And for me, like I didn't.
That was the final round. I was about to say.
No, that's just the third round. It was 5 rounds. So I did it, and like I killed it. Like I really had the competition won by the third round because it was like no beat acapella, and I was already so heavy into the spoken word and the poetry. So. And like I even like took like a little like creative writing class in college and all that. So I was just real deep into the wordplay. Like really, I painted a whole picture of being hungry. Like I put the emotions in it. It was dope. And in the fourth round, we had to do an old school song. And my song was LL Cool J's "I Need Love."
Oh, it's you.
Bro.
That's what's up,
and not the commercial version.
Yeah,
but it was live, bro. It was really live. And it's not the commercial version with 3 verses. It's like all 4 verses.
You had to do all 4 verses,
bro. I put in like it was 5, 6, and then the 5th round was like freestyle. And I ended up winning. I was definitely like the underdog in it, but that just kind of put me on the scene in Austin. From there, started getting on showcases, started meeting people, and then
they just grew from there. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. I mean, damn, bro, really, you answered so many of my questions for me already.
Really did.
Yeah, but that's good though. You know what I'm saying?
We really dig into them though.
Yeah, I know that's good though, because that's what I want to know. Because we want to talk about, but see, now we're done. Because again, you do so many things. Mm-hmm. I wanted to know where it started. I knew it started in the music, but I want to get to what's going on right now. Right. So, like, what was that transition? Like, what made you want to go from I guess music to media to like journalism? Like, how did you go from that to that? That's a kind of a leap there.
I always wanted to be in film. I always wanted to be in film, but I always pictured that as like after the music, I got the money, the resources.
Oh, okay, later.
Right. I was actually doing TV out here in Austin. I was doing like public access.
I remember.
It just didn't really catch a huge buzz like that, like it should have. And I got my own theories behind that.
Yeah. But the time is coming. It's coming.
Right. So that's when I first kind of like just got introduced, just kind of saw how it was. And then when I moved to Houston, I really got into radio. Yeah. And that just was it was moving, but it was just moving kind of slow for me. Okay. Like, and just a real good friend of mine. I was actually running this place called Richmond Studios out there. So I was just like running the place, and this guy that I worked with named Rob.
Okay.
Rob Unappy on Instagram. Dope photographer. Dope all around.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out to Rob. Make sure y'all follow him.
For real. Shout out my boy Rob.
That's
he's like one of my best friends since I've been out there. And he was already working with Iconic Television. And he was telling me about it. He tried introducing me to his boss one time before, and I met a couple of them and everything. But it was just like like an event.
Yeah, it was a weird, awkward timing. Right.
I didn't really get to like show myself. So he was like, they was having an audition. He's like, you should go audition as a host. And I was just like, all right, bet. So went up there, did my thing. They liked, what I had to offer. And then I just see too, like, shout out to my boss, like to Jalea Davis. She is the youngest station owner in the nation right now.
Excellence. That's what's up.
So she's been putting in 3 years in, and it's done a lot. So when I got up there to the station, I just saw like she needs some key players that can really just step up and help out. So I just really been trying to pull my weight around there, help her get things rolling, because like that's really what it's about at the end of the day, is like support.
Yeah,
support people. Yeah, not trying to climb over people and everything. So.
And you've been doing it, so, I mean, 100% shout out. And like I said, we moved into that. Like, now you're into the media and the journalism. Now, I know Hev had some questions. Did you want to ask him about the big interview?
So, with that, of course, interviewing the baby at this stage of the game is no easy feat.
Right.
Especially, I don't know if that was on the fly.
Yeah, right. It seemed like
it's hard to get an on-the-fly interview with a celebrity of that status in this point in time.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I didn't have no questions in mind, like nothing like that.
It usually happen like that,
bro. Really?
We always find ourselves in those settings where we don't have no shit prepared. We don't have no, we just freestyling off the dome, but like in interview form. Right. So in that particular aspect, like, have you did what did you major in TSU? Was it journalism?
Bro, when I went to TSU, this how you know I was 18. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm gonna tell you why I went to TSU. I went to TSU because Big Mo went to TSU. So my whole reasons for going was already not academics.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I was going for computer science.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was always a nerd. I liked computers and everything. But this really before I just, really understood like how much I could do on my own.
Right, so you just kind of dabbed into journalism.
But like I said, when I was at TSU, I got my feet into promotion. So like I turned 18 like the week before I started college. Okay. And my boys took me to Club Next. And somehow I ended up just meeting the promoter, Super Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Sound like a promoter.
I don't know why.
Because you always in the right spot, right time.
It's all about location.
Damn right. And your grind. That's why you weren't at home eating Cheetos. Yeah. It wouldn't happen if you was doing that.
Right.
That's how you ended up there.
Yeah, he gave me his number. For some reason, he took a liking to me. And I tried to go back the next weekend. And he was like, oh, no, I'm only there on Fridays. I didn't understand at the time. I was like, why would you only be there on Fridays? I was like, money every day. I understand how the promoter's not. His night was Friday.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like a club owner, bro. 10,000 in his hand. I'm seeing this at 18. So I was like, even back then, I knew like I wanted to be like a promoter. I was just like, it seemed easy. And I see him doing all that. But yeah, he really just kind of got me into it. I just started passing out flyers on campus at TSU.
That's what's up.
And
that's what started the actual promotion part. Because like I said, because you've been doing, you have so many different, like different job titles.
Yeah.
You say, you know what I'm saying? And actually, I kind of want to know, which one do you prefer?
See, right, it's a blessing and a curse.
Because now you're media now.
I struggle with that a lot. Because like, when you come to somebody and it's like, well, here, choose from 1,000 things. They don't know what they want. They're going to go shop somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to narrow it all down.
I mean, I feel like I know your big three is like your artist, promoter, and like media personality.
Yeah. And so, like, I said music, culture, and events. That's just what I'm focused on. Like, as an artist, I can help a lot of artists when it comes to marketing, branding, shows.
Absolutely.
You know, I can help artists. I got resources, connections. Same with Lyrical Layers. Lyrical Layers is for artists. You know, it's for the community.
That's right.
But at the same time, I got events down. I've been doing events. Like my goal one day, like bro, honestly, I can't wait to like plan weddings.
Yeah,
I'm about to do some.
So are you
weddings.
still promoting? So you're doing media and promoting, really, at the same time? I guess essentially.
Yeah, because now it's just like, well, and it's too like when you need media at the events.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does correlate, but still, you don't really find people doing both though at the same time.
All I'm saying is it's very few people that do both, can do both, and can do both
efficiently.
Well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
and 91 is definitely one of those people.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to build my team too. Get some more people on interviewing under me and everything. Cause like I said, I've always been like a big team person.
I know.
And that's held me back a lot, but it's like I don't like lose faith on that. Cause like I know the right people will come together. You
Exactly. Every successful person behind them is a successful team.
Right.
Like they don't talk about that all the time, but there's people back there moving things around that they wouldn't be able to be where they're at without them. So you are right. The right team will get you exactly where you need to be.
Definitely. let's get into some. Let's kind of switch the tables a little.
Let's do it.
You are very outspoken on social media, my brother. Like super. Like sometimes I be looking at your social media posts like, did this nigga have his Wheaties today? Like, so with that, have you had any blowback or any like pushback from your thoughts and views that may not necessarily be the thoughts and views of others?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, really.
At this point, I'm like, if you don't necessarily, not even just think like me, but if you don't understand me or where I'm coming from, I don't need to be, friend on social media.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it's like, and I don't do this whole social media thing because it's like, me and my friends will argue about stuff all the time. We're still friends.
Of course.
It ain't always got to be so
Discord,
deep,
of course,
right? But I just like to make people think. Because a lot of times I'll make a status and I won't even say anything on the status. People will just get on there and they kind of do it themselves.
Yeah, of course, But that's what I'm saying. I love it because it's thought provoking. Like you said, you'll leave it open ended. You're not really saying one thing one way or another. But then people will take it to wherever.
And
like
people got on me about that too. Like, well, you shouldn't do that because you're just one of the people.
Really?
I was like, look, man, I love to make people think. And if I can make people, and to me, I said, only reason I would ever want to be famous is so that I can have the proper influence.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, like my whole thing is like I want people to think for themselves.
Yes, I agree 100%. Don't be afraid to question.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree. I agree 100%.
But people that know me, you know what I'm about. Like you know my vibe. You know, like it's all like
it's out of love. It's not
crazy when people be really coming at me like that.
Yeah, I know, and that's why we kind of wanted to know that.
Bro, they ain't one a real good-hearted dude. We did a lot of stuff together. I've actually hosted one of the Lyrical Layer events. I think Aggie won that one.
That was the Lyrical Layer event. Competition.
Yeah. Shout out to Aggie. Shout out to OD. Me and him actually hosted that. So
that's big. That's what's up.
So
fun fact, real quick.
Let go.
Lyrical Layers was designed around OD. Like that.
I bet you it was.
Yeah,
I bet you it was. Shout out to OD.
He is the ideal artist of like Lyrical Layers, like So I designed it like what would challenge him.
Yeah,
I was like that was the standard. So
that's a big look,
ladies and gentlemen.
That's a big look, man. That's what's up. So let's move past that. I want to know your thoughts on where we're at media wise right now because it's a lot of urban media going on right now, and you got some that are positive, and you got some that are purely about just trying to get clicks. Right. But how are you feeling about where we're heading media-wise, specifically culture, black culture?
Yes, I got it.
I feel like media is coming back into the forefront, like where it's a presence, and that's why I feel like it is so important right now. But at the same time, there's people out there that's just doing it for clicks. They don't really care about the consciousness behind it. You know?
Right. Big
like I said, like I want to make people think. So like, you're not gonna get on lyrical layers and just see girls twerking, people fighting and shootings and stuff like that.
Right. It's more about showcasing. Yeah,
that's not necessarily what I'm trying to promote.
Right.
Influence and everything. You know, I'm about making like the people on my show look good.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and of course, I understand that. I'm exactly the same way. And honestly, those that are strictly about the action and all being spicy, I ain't mad at you either. We need a balance. That's all I'm saying.
You mean like the big platforms, like
you know,
say cheese.
Hey, look,
I'll say it.
This F your podcast, hashtag F your podcast. Let's go.
We have no filter on here, so
but
whatever you hear.
But I'm not gonna say and act like I don't watch y'all either, so I do. So I'm righteous and ratchet. I just think we need a balance.
You need balance. Yeah. You know who I actually like? Shout out to that keeps a good balance between the ratchet and the informative is A-Slab.
Okay, hey, shout out A-Slab.
Like you can go on his page, you can see some wild stuff on his page. That's what's up. At the same time, you gonna stay informed on things that are going on. So.
Big facts.
Yeah, it's not like he's looking for just anything that's worthy of being spoken on, not just the clout chasing on it.
Yeah, of course. And we messed with A-Slab on this show, bro. Good people. We'll get him on here in one of these episodes for sure.
Yeah. So that's how fast he be getting. I'm like, man, how you be knowing so fast? Like you be posting this sometimes before Say Cheese.
Plugged in. We gotta get him on here. He gotta be plugging us in too. That's what's up.
Bulletin. We need his bulletin.
Big facts. Last question before we move into our S up, S down. All right. So you've done so much. You've been so many places. You're super young. There's so many people that kind of want to do what you're already doing. Do you have any advice for those people out here moving right now? Not quite where you're at, but they want to get where you're at. What's their next step?
I just say always try to be better. Like always look to learn something new. As long as you're looking to learn something new, you're gonna always apply what you've learned to life.
Facts.
So if you just feel like you know everything and what you're doing is right, even if you're doing good for yourself, just keep looking to get better. Keep learning to like pick up new skills, new ways to bring in income, and then just network, show love. Like it ain't that hard. I don't know why people be having like such egos. Like it's enough for everybody to eat. Like that's the thing. Like in Houston, it'll be like an artist that got 1 million followers you ain't never heard of, and another artist that got 1 million followers that they ain't never heard of. You know, it's like it's room out here for everybody to eat. And if we start really just putting our heads together, we do a lot more.
That's what's up. That's gems right now. Everybody, y'all better be paying attention to what my man's saying because he's doing what you want to do. Those are gems. So take those with you. With that being said, let's move into it. Final things we about to do. So we're gonna play this little game. I think you kind of got an idea. This is F up, F's down. If you like the topic we're talking about, you raise your paddle with the thumbs up. If you don't like it, we keep it moving. We put the thumbs down.
Yes.
All right. So we ready to play. Everybody got their paddles.
Yeah.
I bet. So we're gonna start in with the first one. This one is from Gossip.com. This one is kind of relevant for what we were just talking about. Kanye West documentary, 20 years in the making, reportedly sold to Netflix for $30 million. Do we want to talk about this one?
Yeah.
We all want to talk about this one. All right, guys. Yeah. You know what? Let 90 go first. So, how you feel about this?
I'm very
$30 million.
excited about this. So we talking about just the documentary itself or specifically?
More specific. We kind of got a lot of heat going on, but let's talk about this. Let's stick it to the documentary.
Alright, I'm just excited about the documentary. It's Kanye, man. What can you know, and he been
21 years.
21 years. That's this man's whole career. Like, look at what we already love just from the albums, from the antics, and now it's all documented. Imagine like how much we're about to see behind the scenes. You know. I don't know if y'all ever watched like the Nino Brown story back in the day, the Lil Wayne documentary.
Nah, I ain't seen that. I'm about to watch that.
That was cold. So I expect it to be like that, but like times a million, just because the level of production. That
big facts. I'm about to see this.
Yeah,
Wayne
so I'm very, very excited about that. I love Kanye, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. 21 years of footage. That shit better be lit. Goddamn. That's all. I wonder how long it's gonna be, but go ahead.
It
how
need to
you
be a
feel
whole
about
series, low key.
It better be.
I've been a Kanye fan since he came out.
Right.
And we've seen him actually grow before our very eyes, proverbially, through the hip-hop scene.
Literally, yeah.
We've seen him at his highest. We've seen him at his lowest. We've seen him at his craziest. I was one of those people that say Kanye's lost his mind. Little did we know, he never did.
Yeah.
He might have lost.
I was gonna say I ain't gonna go that
far. He might have lost a few screws, but the boy ain't as dumb as all.
No, of course.
Ain't as crazy as we all think he is.
Big facts.
So congratulations to Kanye to keep your memoirs and things like that for 21 years is fucking phenomenal.
Right.
Big
and
facts.
to score $30 million off from Netflix is even more phenomenal.
Hey, let me tell you.
Get your bread, black man.
Get your bread. 30 mil. Hey, I'm gonna keep it short because we got a few other ones to go. But what I will say is yeah, Yeezy, you got it. I don't know about all that. You kind of be wilding sometimes, but your business sense. No. Your business sense and your motivation and your drive cannot be questioned, King. So I would never take that away from you. If I don't agree with everything you say, I do agree with how you moving in your business and you keep it moving. And I know you do a lot of good things for the city too that people don't talk about. So I will shout you out in that fact. And you know what I'm saying? I hope this shit is hot and it better be a series. Because I don't want no damn 2-hour bullshit. 21 years?
This is Kanye West.
21
years, $30 million.
That shit better be no 2-hour movie.
This shit better be good, first of all.
Alright, bet. Moving on. Moving on. Next one. This one's coming from shaderoom.com. Tyler Perry is developing a Mabel. It says Mabel, right? Which is a Medea prequel TV series for Showtime. Do we want to talk about this? Mabel. Yeah, I figured that one. So
how many times you gonna revive Medea for bro? You done made
that sound ignorant, man.
You done made oodles of money, bro.
Right. And I'm mad at Showtime for buying that motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it real. Shout out to Tyler Perry though. I ain't mad at what you doing, King. You keep doing what you doing.
When you gonna check out his studio?
Oh man, let's get there. Let's get there. You know the goals. You know what the goals are. Alright, next one. Keep it moving. This one. Baller alert. This one, I kind of like this one. Target vows to spend more than $2 billion with black-owned businesses by 2025. And you heard what I said. I said a 2 with a big B. Target, the shop. Do we want to talk about this? Yeah. Where we at? Yeah. We want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
The economy.
Yeah, let's have. Guy, you started off. Guy, you started off.
I'm one of those. I believe it when I see it, cats. But
okay, skeptic.
You know, things like Target's really been on point with some things. Some things I haven't agreed with.
Okay, but of course.
This I
sounds
can get
good.
behind.
It sounds good.
On paper.
Yeah.
And on article, it sounds good.
Right.
But I believe it when I see it.
I feel
the process.
Exactly. How are we gonna go about this shit?
Right.
And what businesses are you giving?
Right. What's the criteria?
Big businesses. Like you giving it to small businesses to make sure they stay afloat. So what is the paperwork behind it? Those are the things that we have to see before we just go all off the rails and say, "Whoa, this is great," and things like that. Because $2 billion is a phenomenal number.
That's a huge number.
But it's in the hands of Target.
Yeah, right. 90. Basically, what I'm feeling. But how you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel like it could be a really good thing.
Yeah,
it could be.
Yeah, it's positive.
It sounds good.
I'm just saying they lose for kicking some black dude out for no reason. Right? It's positive.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying they gonna do it or they not. What I'm saying is we gonna have to wait and see.
It'd be dope if they did like that and like had a whole like black owned section.
Oh, I like that. They need to get with you. Hey, get with my man 90.
Marketing Target.
That's right. Yeah, work out that business plan. I like that. Now, mind you, though, let's keep it 100. There is an article, and we just bullshitting through. We talking our opinion, we ain't even read it. So let's keep it 100. So it might have all them answers in there, but we ain't got time for that. So we just gonna talk.
I'll read it later and do my own analysis.
Yeah. We'll come back to you. Update. Next one, last one. This one comes from Complex. Oh Lord, help me on this one. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, the names. We just gonna work this out. Okay. This is coming from. Like I said, Complex. Jorge, am I saying that right? Jorge Landgorger? What is that?
Jorge Lindenberg.
Jorge Lindenberg Jr.
and
Tossin Cole are set to star in LeBron James' House Party remake. Do we want to talk about this? Yeah, and I said House Party remake. Yes, the one Kid and Play. If you weren't sure, that's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't even know who these dudes are.
Thank you,
bro. Oh my God, thank you.
You saw me struggling through the names, right? I don't know these niggas.
To see who they are,
I don't know these. I'm gonna keep it 100.
James, you my guy, but some shit don't need to be touched, man.
Hey, shout out Space Jam too.
I was gonna ask you about it.
seen it yet.
I ain't seen it.
No, I ain't even out yet. They ain't out yet. Just stay doing the trailer.
LeBron has been behind some pretty good productions. There was this one TV series called Survivor's Remorse.
Oh,
about this young guy that got like drafted. It was dope.
It's dope.
Yeah,
okay, so no, and you know what? I ain't taking nothing away from Bron. Like you said, the dude's a great decision maker on and off the court. So I ain't questioning him by any means. My thing is
because it's LeBron.
Yeah.
But if it's whack, I am going to roast you till Kingdom Come.
Oh yeah, of course.
Whatever episode of the podcast comes after that.
2,000,000%. I mean, I can't say
just
nothing
letting
more.
you know. I don't know what camera I'm on, but. Let you know that, you know that, and you know that.
Right. Hey, but yo, shout out to these young black kings. Whoever, look, I hope this sparks your career. I hope you guys are just as good as Kid and Play, because you're not, like Heavy said, you will get roasted.
Maybe I know you by face, but I do. Damn.
The fact that it's another house party, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
I know.
Who gonna play Pops?
Bruh, I know. Look, we just said we weren't even going to talk about it, so we're going to move on. That's it. That's F's up, F's down. Thank you for playing 90. You know I appreciate you. We're going to close it out. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do our mandatory F for the day. We close it out. And have you want to start with your F for the day, King?
My F for the day is actually a follow. Y'all make sure to follow my little cousin, DeAndrea Brown. She got her brand going called Risky. RISKEY. Risk the chance, take the lead. So make sure you follow her at RISKEY_1114 on Instagram. Make sure y'all cop y'all a hoodie and things like that. She got some more merchandise coming. Y'all make sure to go ahead and follow my family. We got some real big things coming for the city, man.
That's what's up. Make sure you follow them. Absolutely. My F for the day, I'll keep it quick, is like feeling good. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. Shout out to my baby Sabrina. She took me to the chiropractor. They cracked me and broke me all up, and I was apprehensive, but she told me to be brave.
You just called me, and I would have just jumped on the dresser and elbowed.
Nah, we good. I ain't doing that WWE nonsense with you.
Bro.
So. But
talking about Macho Man Randy style.
But I had a professional properly align the kid and got a good inch back on the kid's vertical. So shout out to that. So I appreciate that. So I'm feeling good. Yo, no, it got I was linked like hunchback, bro. She had me. I was like, bam, I feel strong now. So shout out to that. Shout out to my baby for not, you know what I'm saying, being like, stop being a bitch, go do it. So I did it. So it's great. So I'm gonna keep doing more of that. 90, what's your F for the day?
My F for the day, I'm gonna say forgive and forget.
Okay.
Stop holding on to shit. Like, it's 2021. We made it through Corona. So if you worried about anything that happened before Corona, like I don't even remember that. Like,
see, fact.
Yeah,
that's a perfect FK. Finally, you let them know where they can find you. Let them know where they can fucking get with everything you got going on, because you're a G out here. So,
alright, yo, this is 91 on F Your Podcast. Y'all can follow me at 91.tv on Instagram. Just look up 91 90ONE.
Big fat.
People get confused with that, so I'm gonna break it down before I go. It's the number 90. The 90 represents my style, my flavor, my influence. It's the word one. One me being one with myself, knowing who I am, knowing this one vibe wherever we at, you know what I'm saying? So 91. Go ahead and search it, lyricallayers.com.
That's what's
got
up.
our playlist placements, all that. So yeah, I'm out here in Austin, I'm out there in Houston, man. If you're in Texas, tap in with me. But we about to take it worldwide.
That's right. Hey, couldn't say it better myself. So let's close this bad boy out. Like I said, make sure you follow my man 90. Of course, make sure you follow my man MC Heavyweight for whatever you need. You already know all these wonderful local artists that you're seeing on the back of the wall. That's all Austin. That's all for sale. Make sure you hit us up. Shout out to all of them. Y'all already know this is that. I'm Cardigan Black. This is #FYO Podcast. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more. We out. Boo.
Season 2, bigger and better, we back again. Call and text your loved ones, email and fax your friends. Let them know once again the game is over. More than a podcast, baby, we the culture. This urban art, not just canvases and studios. We the city, ATX been in movie mode. It's just time to put the shine on high, bro.